Hello everyone. Today we are going to see the next type of polynomial, that is cubic polynomial. Okay. So I am writing here cubic polynomial. Again, first of all, I am writing standard form of cubic polynomial. So what is the standard form? The standard form of cubic polynomial is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, where a is never going to be 0, because if a is 0, then what will happen? This term will get cancelled. So you will get quadratic polynomial. Okay. And here we want cubic polynomial. So highest power is 3. And coefficient of highest power, that is x cube, never going to be 0. Okay. And a, b, c, d all are real numbers. So this is the standard form of cubic polynomial. Okay. Now again let us discuss, without finding the roots of this cubic polynomial, how to find sum of the zeros, product of the zeros, and sum and the product of the zeros of this cubic polynomial. So what is the highest power here? Highest power is 3. Okay. So let the alpha, beta and gamma are the zeros of cubic polynomial. Why alpha, beta, gamma I am taking here? Not only alpha, beta, because if degree is 2, then you will get at most 2 zeros, alpha, beta. If degree is 3, then at most we will get 3 zeros. That's why I am taking alpha, beta, gamma. So alpha, beta, gamma are 3 zeros of this cubic polynomial. Sum of the zeros, alpha plus beta. What is it? Sum of the zeros, alpha plus beta. How you will find it? It is minus b by a. For what? For quadratic polynomial. Here cubic polynomial is given. So here I will write same alpha plus beta plus gamma. Sum of the zeros of this polynomial. Okay. Then product of zeros, that is alpha into beta into gamma, is equal to what you will get. What is the product? Minus d by a. Okay. And sum of product of zeros, that is equal to alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to what I will write? It is c by a. Okay. So again I am repeating is the standard form of cubic polynomial is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d equal to d, where a is not equal to 0. A, b, c, d belongs to R. A, b, c, d are real numbers. Okay. At most 3 zeros you will get. Say alpha, beta, gamma. Okay. How to find the sum of the zeros? Alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a, means negative of coefficient of x square divided by coefficient of x cube. Okay. Product of zeros alpha into beta into gamma, it is minus d by a. And sum and product of the zeros, that is alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha, is equal to c by a. Okay. So this is you have to write in your notebook. Again I am repeating, what is the solution of linear equation? Minus b by a. What is the sum of the zeros of quadratic equation? Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. And the product of the zeros, alpha into beta, is equal to c by a. Whenever cubic polynomial is given, what is sum of the zeros? Alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a. Okay. Product of the zeros minus d by a. And sum and the product of zeros, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to c by a, you will get. Okay. Now let us discuss how many numbers of zeros you will get. Okay. From the diagram graph. Okay. So I am writing here. You know, graphically, suppose this is my graph. Okay, you know that what is this? This is x-axis. Okay, this is y-axis. This is x-axis. This is y-axis. Okay, and what is this? This is origin, O0, 0. Okay. Now, how to talk about the zeros of a given polynomial? Suppose the graph is given like this. How to decide? Just check. This graph is intersecting x-axis into 2 points. How many points? This graph, you know, this is the graph of, you can say, y is equal to f of x, okay, function of x. So you can see that this graph is intersecting x-axis in exactly 2 points, here and here, okay. So how many zeros you will get? Here you will get 2 zeros, okay. Similarly, suppose this type of graph is given. Again this is x-axis, y-axis, x-axis, y-axis, and this is origin O00. Suppose this is the function, this is the, you know, straight line, and it is the function y is equal to f of x. Okay, so you know that this line intersects this x-axis into only 1 point. So how many solutions of this polynomial you will get? Only 1. Okay. So you know that whenever we are talking about the linear polynomial, linear means you will get the straight line of the graph. Okay. So here linear polynomial is given. So solution is 1. How many solutions you will get here? Only 1. Here solutions 2. Here solution 1. Okay. Sometimes suppose this type of graph is given. I am not writing everything. I am showing only you where is x-axis. So this is my x-axis. This is my y-axis. And suppose this line is given. Okay. Say y is equal to f of x. Okay. So how many solutions here you can find? You just have a look to x-axis. We see that this line is not intersecting x-axis at all. Therefore, there are no solution. Why no solution? Because there is no intersection with x-axis. X-axis के साथ में intersection हो ही नहीं रहा है. Okay, you can see here. This polynomial intersects this x-axis into 2 points. So 2 solutions. This line intersects x-axis in 1 point. So there is only 1 solution. This line is not intersecting x-axis at any point. So we'll have no solution. over here. Okay, no solution means zero solutions. ठीक है? Okay बेटा. So let us discuss exercise 2.1 here, which is totally like this only. There is nothing in it. So let us discuss the exercise. So I am writing here exercise 2.1, question number 1. Okay, in question I am not writing what is actually question number 1. I am explaining you. In this question you have to see the graph and you have to decide how many zeros are possible over there. Okay, so question number 1. Question number 2. Question number 3. Question number 4. Question number 5. And question number 6. Now, in each question, this is x-axis, y-axis, y-dash axis, x-dash axis, 0. Again here x-axis, y-axis, y-dash axis, x-dash axis, origin. Okay, here also x-axis, x-dash axis, y-axis, y-dash axis, origin, x, x-dash, y, y-dash, origin, x, x-dash, y, y-dash, origin, again x, x-dash, y, y-dash and origin. Okay, now let me write what is our first graph. Y is equal to P of x or f of x. Okay, now you can see that this line is not intersecting x-axis. So how many solutions you will get? Ultimately you will get only 0 solution, means no solution. Okay, so what is the answer of first one? No solution. Okay, in question number 2, I am taking the graph as like this. This is the graph of say y is equal to P of x. Okay, don't worry about what y is equal to P of x, what we are writing. What is your focus on? Your focus should be on this x-axis. This graph intersects x-axis in how many points? Only one. This is the intersecting point. You can see. Okay. So how many solutions? For question number 2, you will get 2 solutions. Hai na? No. In one point only, so it is one solution. How many solutions? Intersecting point only one solution. Okay. Now, in question number 2, I am taking as, okay, and this is my function y is equal to P of x. So, you can see that how many intersecting point with x-axis are there? 1, 2 and 3. 3 intersecting points are there. So, how many solutions are there? 3 solutions. Okay. And in next one, this type of graph is given. Y is equal to f of x or P of x. Again x-axis, intersecting points are 2. So how many solutions? There are solutions 2. Okay. In next graph, we can take, like suppose this. Suppose this I am taking. So, we can extend this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is y is equal to p of x. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. How many solutions are there? There are 4 solutions. Can you see? Okay. And again I am taking one more example, that is I am taking like this. So here 1, 2 and 3. How many solutions are there? 3 solutions. So how we decide from the graph how many solutions we will get? Just have a look to the graph and see polynomial intersect x-axis in how many points. If there are no points, no solution. If there is 1 point, there will be 1 solution. If there are 2 points, 2 solutions, 3 points, 3 solutions. The number of times this polynomial cuts x-axis, that will be the number of solution of given polynomial. Okay. So all of you just draw this and write down in your notebook. Thank you.